The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Yeah. It's Halloween, y'all. Boo. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. What up, Doe, y'all? It's your boy T. Wilson live on a Halloween in 2014. Boo, it's scary. It is very scary. I just want to say big up to everybody out there, man. I am glad y'all are joining me this Halloween, and I have some birthdays to shout out. My friend, we go way back. This is my brother's close friend as well, Hakima Maddox Monique. What's up, Hakima? What's going on? And also the beautiful Faylita Hicks. Happy birthday to both of y'all. That's it. Just 2 birthdays, man. You don't have that. I normally have a long list. That's it, man. Just not a lot of Halloween birthdays in my life. But there is a happy Halloween. Who did you dress up as today? Did you dress up today? Are you dressing up today? I am not dressed. I am dressing up as Latone Heart today. So I've got a big white shirt that says Buster on the back of it. And let's go ahead, man, and stop wasting time and go on and get this party started. Don't you like when I take that deep breath and then realize I got to stay What Up Those Sports before I start talking? Anyway, Lebron James returned to Cleveland Cavaliers commenced Thursday evening at Quicken Loans Arena. LeBron called it one of the biggest sporting events ever. However, the New York Knicks spoiled it. Overcoming a 2-point halftime deficit, they pulled out an impressive 95-90 victory behind Melo's 25-point performance. Here's a bit of trivia for you. Derek Fisher's first win as an NBA head coach is against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Remember that. It'll be a card one day. It'll be a card one day. And they're going to say, who did it? Who was it? And you'll know the answer. Russell Westbrook fractured his right hand during a loss to the LA Clippers 93-90. The Thunder must move on now without either of their dynamic duo. And this spells trouble. Ooh, it's scary. Right on time for Halloween. It is scary. If they learn how to win, though, without Westbrook and Durant, it could spell trouble for everybody else when the dynamic duo returns. Holy NBA, Batman. Basketball's back. Who that? Who that? The New Orleans Saints snap a 7-game road losing streak by heading into Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina, to be exact. Last night, and they defeated the Panthers easily, 28-10. Cam Newton was a non-factor. Drew Brees, on the other hand, threw for just under 300 yards. And Mark Ingram gained 100 yards on the ground in the victory for the New Orleans Who Dat? Who Dat? Talking about beating themselves. Who Dat? Who Dat?
What Up Doe Entertainment.
During an interview on Sirius XM Radio, Mike Tyson says he was sexually abused as a child by a man who snatched him off the street when he was only 7 years old. Tyson also explained,
He bullied me. He sexually abused me and stuff. He snatched me off the street. I was a little kid. I didn't know any better. Never seen him again. If I see him now, I'll whoop his ass. I would beat his ass.
Mike says he never spoke with police about the incident and had never seen the guy again. Mike Tyson's now starring in his own hilarious animated series where he hunts bad guys, sings songs, and chats up a drunk pigeon. Mike Tyson Mysteries will air on Adult Swim, and clips have critics raving as Tyson sings about bird sex and has fun with his own shortcomings. I heard it's pretty funny, man. I saw some clips. The clips were funny. I don't know.
What Up Doe News?
We'll see how that plays out. In Prattville, Alabama, a mixed breed pit bull and husky named Bo helped police track down its owners, who was suspected of dealing methamphetamine. Edward Henderson escaped out his back door when the Drug Enforcement Unit arrived at his residence with a search warrant. Henderson jumped into a ravine, which brought officers up short. Henderson's dog, Bo, ran right up to the officers at the ravine. Officers pointed at Henderson and yelled at the dog, "Go get him!" And the dog followed their orders. Damn! These dogs ain't loyal. These dogs ain't loyal. In Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, a man who dressed as the Yellow Teletubby and broke into a friend's home for leftover Chinese food has been charged with burglary. Lehigh University student Therese Owens Jr. was dressed as La, the Yellow Teletubby, when he broke into a friend's house and filled his man purse with leftover Chinese food from the refrigerator. This has to be the gayest criminal ever, folks. He's dressed as a yellow Teletubby carrying a man purse.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay!
In Salem, Oregon. Well, before that, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, I thought it was the same story. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, this is how you burglarize somebody. A burglary suspect identified using DNA evidence should have thrown away his Coke can and flushed the toilet. The toilet. Some of my mom says toilet. Toilet. And she also says urine, not your urine. Ramon Herrera burglarized a home while the residents were on vacation and made off with $250,000 worth of jewelry. He's not dressed as a Teletubby stealing Chinese food. He's dressed as a the Hamburglar. And he's stealing jewelry. Anyway, he was unfortunate. Herrera left behind two crucial clues: an empty Coke can and a toilet he used without flushing. A toilet. The Coke can, which Herrera had left with a note reading, "Sorry." Then again, he's not such a good burglar after a while. You don't leave behind a note saying sorry after you break into someone's home. You just leave and you say sorry in your mind and you just pray for forgiveness somewhere way away from where you left. And you don't leave behind Coke cans, which contained enough DNA evidence to identify Herrera as the suspect. I'm not sure why they even mentioned the toilet. I don't know what the toilet had to do with anything. But they got all they needed off of the Coke can, so nobody had to dig into the toilet and get it. I'm sure if anybody would have had to dig into it, it would have been the Teletubby guy. The Teletubby guy would dig into a toilet to get the DNA. You know why? I know why.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay!
Because he's gay. I just wanted to boom again. In Salem, Oregon. Now we'll go to Salem, Oregon. I know I went there earlier. I'm messing up. Anyway, a sex offender lost his underwear while fleeing police, but managed to find a pair of replacement pants before being arrested. Lieutenant Dave Okada said an officer visited West Salem residence after learning James Bufford, He was in the buff. A convicted rapist who had a warrant out for failing to register as a sex offender was staying at the home. Buffett came to the door wearing only his underwear and fled without additional clothes when he realized a police officer was outside the home. Police chased his ass through the neighborhood and soon discovered the suspect had become completely nude. We believe in going over a fence that he lost his underwear, Okada told the Salem State Journal. He was found in a home that was under construction wearing a pair of stolen pants. The woman at the house said the pants belonged to her husband. They said, "Do you want them back?" She said, "No, thank you." And the officer said, "No, thank you. We don't want to see this guy's penis any more than you do." It is now time for a street report with your boy Buck Nutty. What's going on, Buck Nutty? Where you at?
What up, though? This your boy Buck Nutty reporting to you live from Skaktakoke, New York, where animal rescuers are finding themselves buried in pussy after finding 150 cats in the home of a known hoarder. Police were called to the house for a safety check on the residents when they found the frisky felines. There was pussy in the walls and packed in the halls.
The house is in a deplorable condition. This is not what we expected to find. This place is housing more pussy than a French hoe house.
The house belongs to Bertha A. Ryan, who was stopped in 2010 with her sister and 77 cats and 2 cars while driving in Vermont. A total of 450 cats have been involved in incidents with the Ryans. The Ryans are what you might call pussy connoisseurs. This is your boy Buck Nutty reporting to you live for the What Up Doe Show.
Hey, yo, thanks for that report there, Bug Nutty. Appreciate that. I love to hear a story about a whole lot of pussy like that. Even though the pussy wasn't clean, that pussy was not clean. It is now time for a What Up Doe movie review. I watched a movie called Brick Mansions. I actually got this one on DVD. I got it from Netflix, but I got the DVD. It wasn't on stream, so just note that. You might be able to find it in a red box or something. It was a great action, man. The late Paul Walker stars as an undercover Detroit cop teaming up with a badass ex-con played by David Bell to take down the RZA and his crew before a rocket blows up an underprivileged community dubbed Brick Mansions. The plot thickens, but is very secondary to the action. Creative effects and awesome fight scenes make this movie a lot better than the script does. My favorite line in the film was when the RZA says, "Yo, man, where I come from, cash rules everything around me." Of course, it's only a great line because the RZA was the one that delivered it. So check it out, y'all. It's a good flick, though, man. I'm serious. It's a real good film. You can find it on DVD or Blu-ray. It's called Brick Mansions. I gave it a soft 4 or 5, which is a high number because, you know, it's still a 4 or 5. It's just not a strong 4. Really a super high 3. But I'll give it a soft 4 out of 5. That is your What Up Doe movie review. And that's all I got today, man. It was a short show today, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to say happy Halloween to all of y'all. I'd love to see some Halloween pictures. You can send some Halloween pictures to my email, thewhatupdoeshow@gmail.com. You can write me some reviews at thewhatupdoeshow@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. You can also catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/What Up Doe Show. And that's all I got, man. You can catch me on Twitter at Tim_Wilson126. Big up to all my peoples out there, man. I want to say big up to my man Latone Heart. He hosts a show called The 730 Show. You can catch him on Spreaker.com, Stitcher.com, and also on iTunes. Big up to Dino Red of the Shiznit Show. You can catch him on Stitcher.com and also the Shiznitshow.com. Big up to Lavinia. She be show enough. They got a new episode, her and Bajino Rising. Bajetto Rising. They have a new show called Just Thinking Out Loud. They have a new episode just came out yesterday. At least I just heard it yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Great episode. I love their show. You can catch them on Stitcher.com. They are the Nerdy Black Chicks. Also, big up to my man Murray Riley Jr. He does a show called the Stump and Shout talk show. He has a new episode just came out yesterday on Spreaker.com. So I haven't had a chance to listen to that yet, but I will hear that one today. So I love his show. Also, I want to say big ups to all of my people out there in the Black podcast community. BPU for life. So other than that, peace out, pressure crease out, keep the police out while our buses needs out. Have a happy and safe Halloween. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?